Yo, man, what's up? Who is this? Who is this? Haven't gone live in quite some time, so I just wanted to... This chair is too small. I just wanted to check in, see how you guys were. I cannot sit on that chair. Guess I'm standing. But how's your day going? How's everything going? I'm thinking about making another The Boys video if you want to hear about it. Or, you know, if you have any questions, I'm completely down. This is a live stream where we can literally talk about anything you want. Literally anything. I just gotta look at something real quick. Bro. I've gotta figure out a layout. So the problem is, I got a new dresser, and it's higher than my other one, so I don't have a chair to sit in, because if I sat in a chair, my head would be like right here, and I'd just be looking up at you guys. And I don't want to be all the way down there looking up at you guys. So I've got to figure something out. I did not do a test run before starting this stream. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. It helps out a lot. This might help. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. It's gonna be the most uncomfortable chair ever. I think this will work. I think this would be good enough. But let's see. That's not bad. We figure it out. So how's it going? Got any plans for Christmas? To the one person in here that keeps leaving and joining back. I see that. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream. But you know what? I just figured I'd go live for a little bit because I haven't gone live in quite some time. And I figured, you know what? I have people that talk to me when I go live. I might as well just go live. And some of my videos are getting views. So that means more traffic coming this way. But yeah, if you have any questions about TV shows, movies, video games, even the UFC, or even just anything in general, let me know. Let me know and I'll answer them. I will answer anything. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, the stream got a like. That was totally not me on my own account liking the stream. But yeah, to the one person in here, that's actually me. I'm realizing that it's me right now. I'm the one person in this chat. I don't even know, man. Where's all my homies at? People I used to talk about the UFC with. The boys. I'm down to talk about the boys. Has the boys fallen off? They kind of have fallen off, in my opinion. Or, let me be clear. They fell off. But I'm rewatching the show right now. And it just doesn't hit the same. Just nothing about it hits the same. Just not, I don't know. It sucks. I'm like, yeah, the boys. Yeah, the boys. But now it's just kind of like, No way. Dream posted. I'm totally not going on my other account right now and liking the stream again. Bro, where is it? I hit the like button. Where is it? Where's all my guys? Where's all my originals? Where are they? I just started 10 minutes ago, though, so. I started 10 minutes ago, so I still have plenty of time. Plenty of time to get people in here, Doc. I don't know how long I'm going to be live for. It depends on who actually joins this game. I'm playing a game on my computer. Because that actually does... It keeps me entertained when no one is in here. And no one is ever in here. Yo, my computer is the worst computer I've ever had. I'm not even kidding, guys. I am not even kidding. A calculator. A calculator is worse than, or is better than this, man. Literally everything. And now I'm thirsty. Yo, it's actually crazy how thirsty I am right now. 1 second. To the one person in here, if you have any questions about TV shows, movies, video games, the UFC, literally anything, let me know. I gotta grab my water bottle that is on my bed, so I won't be too far. I'm literally just walking over here. Hello, Pri. How's it going, man? You got any questions for me? Whether it be video games, movies, TV shows, even the UFC. I am completely down to talk about anything you want. It's nice to have you in the stream, by the way. And you know what? If this is someone who is subscribed to my for my like the boys videos and all about my videos on TV shows and stuff like that, this is kind of like a mini face reveal. Even though my face is already on the channel, there's lots of videos. But how's it going, Pri? Pri T305. How's it going? Any questions about anything? Don't forget to leave a like on this stream. It helps a lot. But you actually joined just as I was about to play this dinosaur game. Saw the thumbnail, ha ha ha. Is Soulja Boy actually racist? It sounds crazy. Okay, it sounds crazy to question that. But if you think about it, name one racist thing he's done in the show that we've seen. One racist thing that we've actually seen. Because we hear a lot of people call him racist. But has he really done anything racist? Put down in chat something. Because I have a few rebuttals on some things that I know people are going to say. I actually have quite a few rebuttals. But before I do that, I just want to make one thing clear. Soulja Boy probably is racist. He probably is racist. But the thing is, we don't see him do anything racist in the show. So it's like, it's just Eric Kripke and his peanut-sized brain. I hate that guy, man. He's ruining the boys. He is ruining the boys. But it is what it is. What about, do you guys think Soulja Boy is racist? Anyone else in chat? Also, if you're in chat, don't forget to leave a like on this stream. Leaving a like on streams for small creators like me actually help out a lot. It really pushes the stream. So leave a like if you want, or I'll just starve to death. Yeah, that's true. We never see him being racist. It is true. A lot of people point towards, oh, well, he beat up Black Noir because Black Noir was black. But he beats up all of Payback. It's not just Noir. And he only beats up Black Noir because he's the one being persistent about it. Everyone else, like Crimson Countess, Gunpowder, the twins, all of them kind of like stay at their level because Soulja Boy will beat them down if they don't. Black Noir is the only one who tries to go higher, gets beaten down, and then keeps trying to go higher. I think that's the only reason why Soulja Boy actually targets him, kind of. It's implied he's racist, but like you said, he never does anything racist that shows that during his presence. Exactly. And he's, honestly, guys, is he mean? Yes, Soulja Boy is mean. But he has better morals, and I think he's a better guy than Butcher is. Butcher is straight up evil. And Starlight. I think he's a better person than Starlight. That might sound crazy, but I'm rewatching the entire show right now. And Starlight is a terrible person. Literally I'm making a video on this, and it'll come out later this week. I don't know when, but later this week it'll come out. Starlight is a terrible person. Every single episode, you can find something that she does and be like, damn, that's kind of a bad thing to do. Literally every episode, she does something bad. And if she doesn't do anything bad, she's annoying. I thought it was only the 4th season that ruined Starlight, but no. Her only good season is season 1. Season 1 is her only good season in the entire show. Season 2, she's alright. But in season 2, she does a lot of things that's like, what the hell are you even doing? And season 3, she's just more of season 2 Starlight. Not really special or anything. Then season 4, she goes off the rails. And they completely ruin her character. It's crazy. It's crazy how much they actually fumbled the character of Starlight. When you know what, Starlight is actually Starlight should literally be the beacon of hope. Beacon of hope, like Superman. She should be the good one. But she's like, I think we should kill all the Supes. I'm gonna kill this one guy with the family and then make him. Yo, hello? Hello? Are you guys here? Yo, hello? Hello? Are you guys here? Please tell me all of you guys are still here. My phone fell and it completely ruined the stream, but I'm back. I am back. Please tell me you guys are still here. 1 second. I have to prop some stuff up so it's not. Bro. Okay. Yeah, we're back. My bad. My phone literally just fell. And then I had to exit out. Okay. 1 second. I completely forgot what I was talking about. But, yeah, Butcher will do anything to reach his goal. Exactly. He's either equally as bad as Homelander or he's worse, in my opinion. A quick question. What will most likely happen in Season 5 with Soldier Boy? Yay, we back. Like his character or just what he'll do in Season 5? I guess I'll do both. He's definitely going to die. I think Soldier Boy is going to die because Eric Kripke's going to make like a point out of it to kill him just because Eric Kripke's a freaking loser. But no, Soldier Boy is going to die. I think Homelander is going to do it. I wouldn't be surprised everything involving him. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if Homelander is punching Ryan in the trailer. When I first saw the trailer, I thought, I think if anyone kills him, it's going to be Homelander or it will be Mother's Milk. I don't see him going out any other way. But I think Homelander could be punching Soldier Boy. That'd be good because we'd be like, oh, so Homelander is actually pretty damn strong. Because the show is forgetting how strong he is. It probably is Ryan, but I think Soldier Boy, there's a good chance he's punching Soldier Boy. So I think if he does die, it'll either be by Homelander or Mother's Milk. What else would happen with him? I think he gives Homelander a new Compound V that will boost him, and then he's shooting laser eyes up into the sky. I think that, so we can see it in the trailer, Soldier Boy's the one who gives it to him. If you zoom in, you can see Soldier Boy's like shoulder patch. So he definitely boosts Homelander's strength. Other than that, I really have no idea what they could do with him. I'm assuming there's going to be some fun scenes with him and the new Black Noir, even though I wish they just kept old Black Noir. I actually made a video on that, and I had it entirely recorded, but then I scrapped the entire thing on how they might have ruined potential for Black Noir. I was just in a pissed off mood. I was like, you know what, screw this video, I'm deleting it. Who kills him? Mother's Milk or Ryan. Or, yeah, Mother's Milk or, Homelander. I don't think Butcher's gonna do it. I don't think Huey's not gonna do it. Starlight's not gonna do it. Hold up. What you like about the comics than in show? I haven't read the comics at all. I kind of know what happens in them. What do I like more? I think isn't Homelander a more intimidating threat in the comics? Like doesn't he do more stuff? If he does, I like that more. I definitely like that more if he actually is more intimidating. Doesn't he like pick up a tank and throw it? That's more than anything we've seen the TV show Homelander do. This sounds super messed up to say, but I think what happened to Starlight in the comics, something similar should have happened in the show. I think this is crazy to say, but I think it would have been better if the Deep actually like forced himself on her than him just blackmailing her. I think that would have been better. It would have been better for her character. It would have been better for like the Deep being this evil guy. But it is what it is. You think we will see a fight with Soldier Boy and Homelander teaming up with Butcher? Maybe. But does Butcher have his tentacles anymore? Because that's the only way I feel like he could stand a chance against them. Because if he has no powers, then he's gonna get stomped. And if he has his like super strength with laser eyes, he's still gonna get stomped. So he'd have to have his tentacles, which I'm assuming are pretty strong. Maybe? I don't think we're gonna see... I wonder how much of Soldier Boy we're gonna see. I hope he's in season 5 for a while. He's my second favorite character in the entire show. It goes Homelander, Soldier Boy, A-Train, and the Deeper Tide. And then Huey, I guess. I know some people don't like Huey, but I don't mind Huey. I don't like Butcher. I don't like Starlight. Those are the only characters I actually do not like. Butcher and Starlight. Because every time I'm like, oh, you know what, Butcher is actually not that bad anymore. He'll do something. And then I'll be like, oh, screw this guy again. I know Homelander does worse stuff, kind of. Like, arguably does worse stuff. But at least Homelander's, like, cooler. And he's just cooler. Better acted and more fun to watch. Butcher is way more psychopathic and insane in the comics. I've heard some stuff that he does in the comics, and it is pretty insane. What do I know he does? Don't they beat the crap out of A-Train in the comics? Like, they all team up on him and just wail on him? I know he, like, kills Ryan. Like, Ryan's not even a character in the comics. He gets born, and then Butcher immediately, like, smashes his face in with the crowbar. What season had Homelander been the best in, like, character? I think season 1. I think Homelander is best in season 1. And he's still good in season 2. And he's still good in season 3. Season 1, 2, and 3, Homelander is pretty consistent. Even though in season 3 he's kind of losing every single fight he's in. It still is just cool to see Homelander fight. It goes like this. Season 1 Homelander, okay? Season 2 Homelander, slightly worse, not as bad. Season 3 Homelander, slightly worse, not as bad. But then season 4, it's like... But hopefully, in season 5, it's like... Season 4, season 4, season 5, season 5. Hopefully he gets... Bro, just let him win a fight. Let this guy win a fight. That's all I'm asking. Have him do something insane. Have him fly through a building. Have him laser a building. Have him laser someone in half again. Remember back in the day when Homelander could just look at someone, laser them, and they're dead? And now it's like, I'm going to laser you, and then it's going to hit you, and you're going to feel a burn, but nothing's going to happen? That's what I miss. I miss it when Homelander's lasers actually did stuff. I still think it's a weird decision to keep Queen Maeve alive at the end of season 3. I completely agree. I think they should have killed Queen Maeve at the end of season 3. It would make the finale even better because, first of all, the finale wasn't even that good to begin with. But if they killed Queen Maeve, then that's a character from the start that we've known for a while who dies, which is just good for the show. And first, okay, so she's falling off Vought Tower. Soldier Boy explodes. Mid-air, boom, her powers are gone mid-air. How the hell does she survive that fall? It makes no sense on how she survived, and she should have died. For a show with so much death, it sure is afraid to kill off any main character. Literally any main character. I agree, Season 1 Homelander is the best. He looks like an unstoppable force and very up-tune with his emotions and moods. I agree, Season 1. Season 2, he's also intimidating as well. Yeah, season 1 and 2, he's pretty much equal. Season 3, he's kind of takes a dip. And then Season 4, he's just way down. Not nearly as good. Who is standing next to Homelander on the field in The Boys Season 5 trailer? If you zoom in to the figure standing next to him, you can see Soldier Boy's, he has like a shoulder patch on his shoulder, and you can see that. So I'm 100% certain that Soldier Boy gave Homelander a needle. Homelander injected it, got stronger, shoots laser eyes up in the sky, and we're getting like a buffed version of Homelander. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Also, if you guys want like if you guys have any questions on The Boys, just anything, The Boys, movies, video games, TV shows, even the UFC, I'm down to talk about literally anything. But even like The Boys theories, the most popular thing on my channel are theories. So I'm always down to talk about theories. You think Queen Maeve is returning? I think the best way they could do Queen Maeve's return is have at the start of Season 5. I wanted them to do this in Season 4, but they didn't. At the start of Season 5, Homelander like flies to like a barn or something. Doesn't she say she's going to a barn with Elena? I could be wrong, but wherever Queen Maeve and Elena are, Homelander flies there at the very start of Season 5. It's like the first scene we see. And he just kills both of them. I want him to kill Elena and Queen Maeve. Because Queen Maeve should have not survived Season 3. And if they bring her back, it's just kind of like, bruh, what are we even doing here? They need to kill her off. What I just said is a perfect idea. Eric Kripke needs to freaking... He needs to hire me, even though everything's already written. I know that I wanted to know others' opinions. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people agree that it's Soldier Boy. Primarily just because you can literally see him. Thoughts on Homelander x Soldier Boy team up? I'm excited. Those are my two favorite characters in the entire show. And I'm excited to see what happens. I think they're both going to be more unhinged. Soldier Boy, they're probably gonna make Soldier Boy more of a bad guy. Because maybe they realized, oh, in Season 3 we made him literally a better human than Butcher and Starlight. So let's make him a bit worse. Or they just won't, who knows. Homelander's gonna be worse. It's gonna be a good team up. I'm excited to see their scenes. I wonder if they'll interact like father-son and do father-son stuff. Like if they'll play catch. That'll actually be funny if they played catch. Also, if you're watching this right now, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. It helps out a lot. What are some of these next questions? It's interesting how Homelander doesn't kill anyone who steps up to him. True. You can literally walk up to Homelander, say whatever you want to him, and then walk away, and you're completely fine. Back in the day, it used to be Stan Edgar only. Stan Edgar is the only one who could do that. And then Butcher kind of could too. But that's because Homelander thought Butcher was kind of funny. Because like, why you talk? I could crush you in a second. But do you remember when in Season 3 when Homelander like fires Stan Edgar, and Stan Edgar's like, "You're nothing but bad product," and then he goes on that spiel and then starts walking away. They hold that shot for so long of him walking away. I was positive we were gonna see freaking laser eyes and just kill him. That would have been good. They just need to have Homelander kill people, man. They need to have Homelander kill people. Because he's literally watching everyone who wants to kill him get closer to that goal, and he's just watching them. It's crazy. You think after season 3 he'd kill, but you know, like I said, man, Ryan. Like I said in my Homelander, the real what I said in my Homelander, the real victim video. Homelander listened to Ryan at the end of season 3 and didn't kill Butcher when he easily could have. Butcher would not have done that. Yeah, because it's not fun. Is that to oh yeah, yeah, Homelander likes seeing them try. But they're getting closer and closer to that goal, and he's still just watching them do it. At first, it was kind of like, yeah, he's right. Like, what are they gonna do? But now the fact that Butcher is getting powers and they're bruising him, and he's still letting everything go. The Boys is a good show. The only problem is that the show's political message is not subtle. Exactly. In season 1, it was good. In season 2, it was good. In season 3, it was still good, kind of. I have to rewatch season 3. But season 4, it's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. Who would win in a fight between Soldier Boy and Homelander? I actually see this being debated a lot. A lot of people say, oh, Soldier Boy would whoop Homelander's ass. Homelander would beat Soldier Boy up in 30 seconds tops. Not 30 seconds, but I think it'd be just like how we saw in the Hero-gasm episode. When they fight and then Homelander like has him by the throat and says, you almost had me going there for a second. I think it would be exactly like that. Homelander would be trying for a bit, but then he'll just win. Because Homelander's way stronger. I'm the upgrade. Badass line. Buddy, you think you look cool? You're wearing a cape. You're nothing but a cheap fucking knockoff. No, I'm the upgrade. I was watching that and I was freaking tweaking. That was an awesome scene. But people like to argue that, oh, Soldier Boy was weakened in that fight because he just did a blast. But I think, okay, even if he was weakened, I don't think a Soldier Boy prior to using the blast would still be able to beat Homelander. I think it would just it would just be a longer fight, but it'd be the exact same thing. Homelander has him against the wall. You really had me going there for a second. That's the exact thing. That's what would happen. I'm positive that's what would happen. Since they said Soldier Boy and whoever Jared is playing know each other, what do you think would be the lore between them? Season 2 and 3 was Prime the Boys. Oh, damn, you guys are... Okay, I gotta catch up. This is the first time I've ever actually had to catch up on chats. I'm growing. Soldier Boy and Jared know each other. Their lore? I have zero idea. I have no idea. Maybe Jared went to Hero-gasm. That could be like they've both been to peace. Soldier Boy started Hero-gasm with Stormfront. So maybe they got Jared, whoever he's playing, just went to Hero-gasm. Isn't he pretty rich as well? So if he's super rich, he's definitely been to Hero-gasm, and he's a soup. Also, by the way, if you're watching, I know I say this a lot, but if you're watching, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. It helps out a lot. Let's catch up on these. Season 2, 3 was Prime of the Boys. Here's my ratings. Season 1, best written season. Season 2, it was still good. Season 2 was still good. Fell off slightly, but it was still super good. Season 4, or Season 3, writing, not as good as the other seasons, but it was the most, I think Season 3 is the most entertaining season. You'll have the most fun watching Season 3. And then Season 4 was just dog shit. I'm the upgrade. Yes. Homelander said, you really had me going there for a minute after Ben was whooping him for 10 minutes. After Ben was Molly whooping him for... They did not fight for 10 minutes, man. They literally fought for 30 seconds. And then Homelander pinned him against the wall and said that. Message retracted. Abdul, don't retract messages in here. What are you doing? This is a chat where you can say literally anything, and I won't get annoyed. Unless you're actually doing, like, unless you're typing actually horrendous stuff. But you can say whatever you want, guys. The boys' power scaling is inconsistent, just like Invincible, especially when it comes to super speed. Boston MILFs. Are you the guy I said I might make a video on that, and then you said yes, please do that? Is that you? Season 3 best character writing and characters overall. Yeah, I like Soldier Boy, and I like the Homelander is Soldier Boy's son twist. I like that. It's pretty fun. Season 3 is fun, and there's fights in it and stuff. And yeah, season 3 is just the most entertaining in my opinion. Did you like the episode in season 4 where Homelander went back to the start? Like when he went back to his the redacted had bad grammar? No worries, no worries. Went back to the start. Do you mean when he went back to the lab and got revenge on the scientists? If so, that's my favorite scene. That's my favorite episode in the entire show. So, see, okay, I trash on season 4 a lot, but that episode is my favorite episode. It goes that episode, then Herogasm, and then like whatever else, I don't know. The lab. Yeah, that's I love that episode. I love those scenes where he's in the lab, because Homelander does like messed up stuff to them, and he actually seems scary and unpredictable. And he did. It's just such a good episode. I remember when the episode came out, I watched all those lab scenes like every day. Not every day, but like multiple times a week. I'm like, bro, this is insane. And Anthony Starr is such a great actor for Homelander. Anthony Starr, I'm pretty sure is a terrible person in real life. Maybe not terrible, but he's a bad guy in he's a bad guy in real life, I'm pretty sure. But in a way, it makes sense because you have to be a little messed up to play Homelander that well. Because he's way too good at it. Maybe to that, okay, yeah. Because yeah, your thing is Rhett, Rhett from Good Mythical Morning. And I think I remember that. I think I told you I was going to, but then I never did. But I think I will. I will make it. I love that episode, killing everyone in the lab. Did you like Joe Kelser in season 4? That's the Butcher's hallucination. He was alright. I don't have too many strong opinions on him. No way. Anthony Starr goated. He is goated. But wait for what I'm about to tell you guys. I did some research, and by research, I asked someone in my comment section, and he told me everything. I'm going to give you guys the dirt on Anthony Starr, and I'll be back in 1 second. Alright. Nah, I love Anthony Starr too, but I think he is a bad person in real life. Here's the stuff on Anthony Starr. You guys might know about this. It was pretty big news at the time. But he like assaulted a chef in Spain, and he got arrested, I think. Don't know what that was all about. And apparently, on set, wait, hold up, what's your name? FaZe. This will get you to turn on Anthony Starr, okay? Apparently, he was super rude and bullied the actress for Queen Maeve a whole bunch. And that's the main reason why she wanted to leave the show. So that's why she wanted to leave, because Anthony Starr was like bullying her and stuff. I don't know if that's true, but if that is true, then screw Anthony Starr, because Queen Maeve's the GOAT, man. Queen Maeve is one of my favorite characters as well. Who is faster, A-Train or Homelander? I think Homelander is probably faster than I think Homelander can fly faster than A-Train can, but I think A-Train could probably run up and punch Homelander in the face, and Homelander might not be able to react. But if they like had a race, I'm pretty sure Homelander would win. But I think A-Train just could just punch him in the face, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Anthony Starr villain arc IRL. Yeah, and bro, do you see all those memes where it's like Anthony Starr is playing, or Homelander is just playing Anthony Starr, or whatever it is, and he's just looking off in the distance and he just looks pissed off? Might be something to it, man. Jensen Ackles would be a great Batman. I agree. I think he would be a good Batman, but I think the issue is he's getting a little bit too old now. I think back in the day he'd be like 5 years ago, if he started 5 years ago, he'd be a good Batman. But DC is taking forever to get their act together. I don't think he'd be a good Batman now, just because he's too old, and I think they need to go with a younger Batman. But I'd rather him than Robert Pattinson. Jensen is great in everything. I've only seen him in the only movie I've seen, or the only show I've seen Jensen Ackles in is The Boys. I think that's true. I've seen clips of Supernatural, but Supernatural looks like the most confusing show ever. I'll see some scenes and it's like the most like serious stuff ever. Other than I'll see another scene and it's like a freaking cartoon show. Like I have no idea what's going on in that show. Anthony Starr had a Mark Wahlberg moment. What do you mean by Mark Wahlberg moment? Oh, with the chef or something? Mark Wahlberg has a crazy past. But you know what? It's whatever. It's whatever. Thoughts on Supernatural? I haven't seen Supernatural. Someone just messaged me. I haven't seen Supernatural. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it though, because it's like 15 seasons long, and I know how it ends, and I think it kind of ends in a dumb way. Even though I haven't seen the entire show, I think the ending kind of sucks. Just because I've seen it, but I probably won't watch it. Maybe like in the future, if let's say I'm with like my girlfriend, and she's like, "Let's watch Supernatural," I'll watch it maybe then. But I'm not gonna watch it on my own. Did you like the fact that Queen Maeve was standing a chance against Homelander? You know what? I don't mind the because Queen Maeve is a way better fighter than Homelander. But I think the start of that fight, I'm okay with. She like kicks him, and he smashes his head against the thing, and then she punches. But I think the moment she does that, like counter punch, and the bloody nose starts happening on Homelander, as soon as Homelander's nose started bleeding, that's when the competitiveness should have stopped. That's when Homelander should have been like, okay, no, I'm gonna kill you now. And that's when he starts beating the hell out of her. I think it should have been like a fight where it's like, we should have felt sad watching that fight after the bloody nose, because we're like, oh, she doesn't stand a chance. She doesn't stand a chance. That's what it should have been like. Because she just beats him, gives him the bloody nose, stabs him in the ear with a straw, and then double punches him in the chest and knocks him over. Should have stopped at the bloody nose, and that's when Homelander should have just started beating the hell out of her. But Queen Maeve is powerful, you know. But still, just kind of like, it just makes Homelander look worse. And the show doesn't get anything out of Queen Maeve because they took her powers away. So it's like, okay, so she has whooped Homelander's ass, and now she's not even going to be part of the team. You know what I mean? It's better than The Boys, though. Okay, I'll see. I'll see. Maybe I'll watch it. The thing is, I probably won't watch it. Okay. In my lifetime, I might watch Supernatural. How about that? I will look for opportunities. But am I even gonna? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it. Maeve vs. Soldier Boy. Don't you think Maeve? I've always thought this. Don't you think a Queen Maeve and Soldier Boy would make a pretty cute couple? I think they'd be pretty cute together. But Soldier Boy would win. I think it'd be a pretty competitive fight. But who knows? Because Soldier Boy is a much better fighter than Homelander. So all of Queen Maeve's technique might not work on him. So I think Soldier Boy wins. But Queen Maeve, it'd be a good fight. It would be an interesting fight to watch. Yes, absolutely. If that's they'd make a cute couple. They absolutely would. Soldier Boy and Queen Maeve together. Cutest thing. Cuter than Starlight and Huey. When Starlight blasted Soldier Boy in season 5 finale and did nothing to him, do you think it would have been cooler if they made him blind instead and have him adapt like Daredevil? I don't know. I don't want a blind Soldier Boy. I actually wouldn't mind that happening to another character though. Because Starlight just looks super weak. Because she charged up her blast, shot it at Soldier Boy, and then they both fell down to the ground, and Soldier Boy stood up, and Queen Maeve is literally still just laying, or not Queen Maeve, Starlight is just laying there. Should have made him blind though. That'd be interesting, because it should have done something. Because it did nothing to him. But I don't want a blind Soldier Boy. So maybe if she did that to like the Deep, that could work. Or like even Black Noir. I'd be fine. Honestly, wanna know what they should do? In season 5, they should just make Soldier Boy have like eye problem. Like he can still see, but he needs to like bring things closer to his face or something. I don't know. I'd say, oh, that Starlight bitch blinded me or something, but he's not fully blind. I really have to catch up on this. Homelander is stronger than Ben, and Ben's durability is so much higher than his. True, but I still think Homelander would just be able to do it, you know? I think he's still strong enough to do it. Weirdly enough, I always thought that Maeve and Soldier Boy should be together. They should, man. They're kind of similar, and they're both super strong and good fighters. They're both kind of mean, and they swear a lot. They would make a good-ass couple, man. Ryan definitely dead in season 5. I hope not. I hope Ryan doesn't die, because I think Ryan is but like, out of everyone in the entire show, I think I feel the most sad for Ryan. I think like Homelander has the worst backstory in the entire show. But like Ryan is just like, he's a kid. He killed his mom. Like I feel bad for Ryan. And Butcher's an asshole to him. Homelander's not very nice to him. And yeah, I don't mind. It is weird when Homelander brought Ryan out to see Soldier Boy, and he's like, Grandpa? But I like Ryan. I don't mind Ryan. He is annoying, but like, it makes sense why he's kind of weird and annoying. Queen Maeve and Butcher. Is that like who do I think would win in a fight, or would they be a cute couple? I don't think they'd be a good couple. But that's just because I don't like Butcher that much. Queen Maeve can do better than Butcher, and that is Soldier Boy. Kid is always getting saved by Butcher. He is, but like, I just dropped something. He can fly now, right? Did he just learn how to fly in... Oh no, he learns how to fly at the end of Season 3. He flies down with Homelander. He is getting saved, but I think Ryan is going to be insane in Season 5. I think Ryan's going to be doing some pretty cool stuff in Season 5. Do you think the writers can fumble the ending of Season 5? 100%. I think they can so easily fumble it. If I was in charge of the boys, I would grab Eric Kripke by the scruff of his neck and throw him out. Throw him out of the writer's room and say, I'm taking a spot. And then I would make the show end perfectly. Honestly, I don't know about perfectly because I don't even know how I would end it. But they can 100% fumble it. And I'm rewatching the series now, and I'm at the back of my head, I'm thinking, is The Boys going to be a show where you're like, oh, the ending was perfect. The ending was perfect in The Boys. When the ending to every single season hasn't been perfect. You know what I mean? None of the endings to the seasons have been like perfect endings. They've kind of all been weird. So I don't know. I think there's a higher chance that they fumble the ending than they don't. I don't think they're gonna fumble it super badly, but I think it might be like a not satisfying ending. Son? What do you mean, son? Ryan and Soldier Boy versus Homelander would be an amazing fight. That would be a pretty good fight because we also don't know how strong Ryan is. He could very well be close to Homelander. I don't think he is close to Homelander's strength. That would be a good... I still think Homelander gets it. Just because... I still think Homelander would win. But he would be, like, beat up after. It'd be a tough fight for him. Was Butcher good in any of the 4 seasons? Season 1, he's a terrible... Like, good written or, like, morally good? Because he's a good written character. But Season 1, he's evil. Season 2, he's even more evil, kind of. Season 3... In Season 3, he's alright, you know? He's not that bad in Season 3. Season 4 is when I started. I was like, you know what? Butcher is actually pretty damn cool. I was like, oh, he's having an Arthur Morgan type arc. Like, he's literally Arthur Morgan in Season 4. And then he's turned straight up evil. And it's kind of like... He just turns evil, pretty much. I was like, okay, I don't like you anymore. They can't fumble the end more than the comics, but then again, I'm not sure. I know the ending to the comics, but I don't know like how good it is or how bad it is. But I think they can probably do better than the comics, because I'm hoping that they've known the ending for Season 5 for quite some time. So it has none of like the bullshit in it that Season 4 had. So it's actually like good. But then again, who knows? Who knows? If Soldier Boy or Homelander or any Supernatural member die, I cancel my Prime membership. You're gonna be canceling that Prime membership, man. Soldier Boy's dead. Homelander's dead. Supernatural characters, that's like Jared and... Isn't there one other guy who's supposed to be in it? Jared's probably... I feel like a lot of people are gonna die this season. And I hope a lot of people die in the final season. Do you think Homelander is beating Ryan in the trailer? I think there is a 70% chance he's beating Ryan in the trailer, and I think there's a 30% chance he's beating up Soldier Boy in the trailer. That's my prediction. Like character-wise. Yes, yes. I gave you the breakdown on him. Butcher's more evil throughout the entire series. He is. Butcher's evil, man. Go back and watch the show. See, I already had a strong opinion that he was evil, and I'm just realizing he's even more evil now. Like, he's evil, man. Butcher is an evil dude. He does so many small things that make him look evil. All of season 1 and season 4 finale Butcher are the worst Butchers. I agree. Yeah, he's a pretty bad guy. He's a bad guy. He's arguably worse than Homelander. I think him and Homelander are neck and neck, but Butcher might be a bit worse than Homelander. Kind of just looking for an excuse to cancel my membership. Yeah, honestly, once The Boys is gone, what else is there on Prime? You have From. From is kind of Paramount Plus, I think. Have you guys seen From? It's like a mystery show. I love that show. Whoa. Almost had a reenactment of what happened earlier in the stream. Was Soldier Boy carrying his shield in the season 5 trailer? If so, then his shield got broken by a Butcher in the season 3 finale. That's true. I don't think we ever see him holding his shield in the season 5 trailer. I forgot that Butcher broke it. Maybe either they're gonna give him a new shield, or he got a new shield. Yeah, they're probably just gonna give him a new shield, honestly. Nothing is on Prime anymore, unless we get Gen V season 3. Man, I haven't even seen season 2 of Gen V, and I'm not watching Gen V anymore. I watched the first season. I was like, you know what, it's all right. It's not like insane, but it's still pretty good. And then my favorite character in the show, the actor for him, dies in real life. Rest in peace. But bro, he was my favorite character in that show. He was like the only character I kind of liked. So without him, it's like, bruh, why would I even watch the show? And I've heard they've done some pretty bad stuff. Probably stole one from Vought. Yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna give him a new shield. Have I missed anything before I go back? Are you excited for the Soldier Boy prequel show? I am. Honestly, I think I'm more excited for that than I am of season 5 of The Boys. Because I think they're just gonna fumble season 5. I don't think the show is gonna be that good though. Even though it's Soldier Boy, it should be good. I just feel like they're gonna mess it up. But I really hope it's good. Soldier Boy is my second favorite character. I love that guy. He might have gotten a new shield with his Homelander team up because Homelander runs America and Vought now, so he has access to everything. Yes, I'm assuming so. Most likely. I wish we got more of The Boys Diabolical cartoon rather than Gen V. Yes. That was such a weird show, the Diabolical one, because I was moving when that show came out. So I was the only one home. My entire family was gone. They were just in like doing their own stuff. And so I was at home with my dog that was like 5 months old at the time. Maybe not 5 months, but he was like a puppy still at the time. And I was so sick. So all I did was just lay on the couch and just watch that show. I watched it all in one day. And I ordered food, and the food kind of sucked because I was sick. And it was so hot because it was summer. Dude, that was a weird day. That was actually a weird day. But honestly, I wish they don't make it. I wish they didn't make Diabolical, and I wish they didn't make Gen V, and I wish they put more time and effort into The Boys, and had cooler like set pieces, more stuff just happening and stuff like that. Also, tell me if you guys agree. Every season 3 and 4 would improve if they had 2 more episodes in them. Apparently they're bringing back Stormfront in the prequel. I've heard that too, which that would be interesting. She's bad, but I don't mind Stormfront. I'm not racist. I'm not racist either too, man. And neither is Soldier Boy, if you think about it. We should get the Boys spinoff of Payback and Soldier Boy, along with the side prequel we're getting. Yeah, that'd be good, because we'd have the OG Black Noir, and we'd have Soldier Boy. That'd be a good show. But I feel like they could probably only get 1 season out of that. Because how much did Payback really do? Like, I don't even think they were around for that long. Good for you, Mugger. That's fair. They could have planned it a lot better. Yes, they could have planned the show a lot better if they had me in the room. If they had me in the table with the writers in it, guys, I'm promising you I would have made it so much cooler. I can shut your bitch ass up. Is that what that means? About this topic. What's up in here? What's up in here? I don't know. We're talking about The Boys right now. I am not The Boys channel, but I can shut my okay. I'm not The Boys channel, but all of my videos on The Boys do well, so I'm kind of being forced into that. I'm gonna expand out soon when I run out of The Boys videos. But was I answering a question? Oh, bro, yeah. Mugger, we're just talking about movies, TV shows, video games, and if you watch the UFC, I'm even down to talk about the UFC because I used to make UFC videos, but I said screw that, and I came back to movies, TV shows, and video games. Kind of in the title, but The Boys wrote rants through. Yes, I am ranting in a lot of this. Thanks. Is that a power from Compound V? Is what a power from Compound V? Is what a power from Compound V? Yeah, I love your RDR2 videos. Thank you. Those are my most successful. That's my most successful theory. RDR theories. And then I made one on how Micah was the real villain. And I thought that was gonna do good, and I did terrible. So I completely forget what I say in that video. It was a while ago, but Shama no Shama. Shama. Yeah, you better not be saying no Shama around these parts, man. You say no Shama around here, freaking done for. I hope Huey gets a good ending in season 3. I agree. I think Huey should get a good ending. I think Butcher, Homelander, Frenchie, the Deep Soldier Boy, and A-Train. They're all dead as hell. They're dead. They're not making it out of season 5. Oh, when he said, alright, cool. That makes sense now. Hungry as hell right now. What should I eat? What are your options, man? I will choose for you because, I've been there too. I've been like, oh, what should I eat? What should I eat? I'm starving, what should I eat? And I just can't decide. And then I ask ChatGPT, and they do not help. That app does not help at all for my choices. But if you give me the options, I'll choose for you, man, and I'll make sure it's a good choice. Shama. George Oliveira, the champion has a name. What else is there, guys? Mother's Milk. Mother's Milk? I don't think Mother's Milk is going to die. This may be stupid, but what if Homelander wins in the end? I honestly wouldn't mind if Homelander wins in the end, but I'm pretty sure they've already said they're going to kill him. So I don't think he's going to win, but I honestly wouldn't mind if he won. Too much shock value in the later seasons of The Boys. Yes. I was thinking about what happens to that shock. I know there is a lot of shock value, but I just thought of the spoilers for season 4. I'm giving you 3 seconds to click off this. 1, 2, 3. In the ending of season 4, The Boys, when Victoria Newman dies, that kind of was a shock value death. And the way The Boys kind of does shock value is they'll be building up toward... Bro, they've done this so many times. They'll be building up towards something epic, and then they'll just kill the person. Like Butcher kills Victoria Newman when they're about to team up and stuff. Homelander kills Black Noir when we were about to see Black Noir face Soldier Boy again. So yes, I think there is a lot of shock value in The Boys, especially in the later seasons. In the first seasons, not as much. I think the first seasons could actually use a bit of shock value. But in season 3 and 4, I definitely agree. Oh yeah, hold up. I've got a decision to make. Cereal, purple Doritos, chicken and pasta, cream and wheat, oatmeal, and other stuff. Well, I don't know. What are you in the mood for, man? I've got to put myself in your shoes if you want me to pick for this. This is a big decision. Chicken and pasta sounds boss. I was thinking that when I was reading that out, I was like, chicken and pasta might be the one to go. But I've got to get in your mindset, man. I have to get in your mindset. I hope they don't kill Homelander. They should turn him into a mud person, because that's how he sees humans. So that would be a much worse fate than him. I talk about that so much in two of my videos. I bring that up on how they should depower Homelander, because that would be worse than death for him. Let me read this thing again. Mud people. One was crazy. Him saying mud person has been stuck in my head for like 2 weeks now. And I completely forget who he says it to. He's getting mad. He's like, does he say sycophantic mud people? Or am I confusing 2 scenes? When does he say mud person? It's been stuck in my head forever. I have no idea. Low key, I would die for purple Doritos right now. Oh, bro, okay, or chicken, bro. Okay, if you would die for purple Doritos right now, have the purple Doritos or chicken. Just take the chicken out of the pasta, and then you got chicken and purple Doritos. There you go. What Technic said at A-Train about his slave-owning grandpa? I was like, hey, they doing too much. I remember that. I actually liked that scene. I like that. It was kind of like it caught you off guard a little bit, and I like A-Train. I enjoyed that. That was a funny scene. I kind of want to end with Homelander with no power in a jail cell. Yeah, that'd be a good ending. I don't know if you've seen my season 5, or The Boys season 5 conspiracy theory video, but I said I could definitely see them throwing Homelander in jail, and then like a massive black guy walks up behind him, and he can't do anything about it. Because can't you see? Eric Kripke would so freaking do that, man. He's an idiot. I think he says that to Ryan. He might say it to Ryan. I remember him like being like angry when he says it, but maybe I'm getting two scenes mixed up. He said that when he was talking to himself in the mirror in season 3. Is that when it was? Mud people. That might be when it was. He was talking himself into the mirror. He says, "Who cares what a bunch of mud people." There we go. Oops, I had it wrong. Yo, Boston Milfs. When you said that, I was like, oh yeah, maybe he did like kind of whisper it, not whisper, but like just say it to Ryan. But now I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was in the mirror, and he says it to Starlight. When does he say it to Starlight? This is what Homelander should do to Starlight. This is Starlight's head. Cut that thing off. I want Starlight dead in the season 5. In season 5, yeah, just in season 5, I want her dead. It can be in the first episode, preferably in the first episode, or it can be in the last episode. I just want Annie January out of there. No more redemption for her. In season 1, when he gets mad at her before Maeve bails her ass out. Maybe, yeah. I like that scene. That was a good scene. Put your hands down by your side, monsieur. Huey, why did you cheat on me with a shapeshifter? Huey, what the hell? Why did you cheat on me with a shapeshifter that looks exactly like me, swapped with me when no one else realized, has my memories? Yeah, she acted a little bit weird. Bro, she's such an idiot. She has no reason to be mad at Huey for that. No reason. And Starlight is already someone who, if she's acting a little bit strange, it's just like, oh, she's just being Starlight. Starlight's being Starlight. No, kill Starlight. Have the shapeshifter take her place again. I hope Starlight dies after using all of her power to save Huey. It would be a happy and sad death. Yeah. No happy and sad death for Starlight. I want her to get brutalized. I want her to get killed in season 5, man. She's so annoying. She's my least favorite character by far. You want to know what's crazy? It might just be me, but I would honestly, in real life, I would rather hang out with Stormfront than Starlight. Like, just for a day, I'd rather hang out with Stormfront. At least I can ask her questions about stuff. But with Starlight, what the hell are we going to talk about? Oh, my name's Starlight and I'm a loser. At least with Stormfront, we can talk about freaking history and like Nazis and stuff. But I'd rather hang out with Homelander than Starlight. Just don't piss the guy off. With Starlight, and she threatens people so much. Yo, when I make a video on how bad Starlight is, it's gonna be a full-on rant video. This is a hot take, but I think Starlight looks beautiful in season 4. I think sometimes in season 4, she does look good, but I think sometimes she looks terrible. And I think season 1 is her. I think she was best looking in season 1, in my opinion, because she had that like natural, innocent face beauty. I don't know. She just looked nice in season 1, and then season 2, she kind of looks a bit off. And then season 3, she's kind of all right. And then season 4, sometimes she's all right, but then she's also not sometimes. I agree, Abdul. People got crazy high standards. Hope she's okay though. Cause clocks, dude. What's up with that guy? He said, "I just wanted to get healthier." I don't think that's what it was, man. I think he's on whatever Ariana Grande is on, and that black lady that's also in the movie. I don't know her name, but though they're so skinny, Mother's Milk is on whatever they're on. She is pretty. All right, in season 4, she's pretty still. She's still pretty in season 4. But it just sucks because she was super pretty in season 1, you know? Season 1 was by far when she looked her best, in my opinion. D1 history tutor. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And she would like me too, because I don't have like blonde hair and blue eyes, but I think we wouldn't get along. Well, actually, I'd have to get along with her though, or she kills me. But it's not like she's gonna be mean to me. She'd probably be super nice to me. I'd gaslight her for like a day, and then she tells me everything. It actually wouldn't be that bad. She is a bad person, but I think I'd check enough boxes where I'll be safe. What about Kamiko? Do you guys think Kamiko's gonna die in season 5? A lot. I think out of Frenchie, Mother's Milk, and Kamiko, I think Kamiko is most likely to survive. Same with Soldier Boy and Homelander. Dude, I would so hang out with Soldier Boy. Just don't say anything to piss him off. Yeah, just don't piss the mother effers off. I agreed. Like you can talk to Homelander, and he's not gonna kill you instantly. He's not gonna like grab me by the back of the head and laser me. As long as I don't slip up and say something stupid and never play Russian music. Yeah, I'm Soldier Boy. I think me and Soldier. If Soldier Boy can get along with Huey, I think Soldier Boy could get along with me as well. And Homelander would be scary to be around. I think Homelander would be scarier to be around than Stormfront, but I still pick Homelander over Starlight. You think Jack from Jupiter will make a cameo? Who is Jack from Jupiter? He sounds extremely familiar. Any edit ideas, by the way, for the boys? Like any ideas for edits you can make? I can try it. One sec. He's the Dollar Tree Martian Manhunter from the comics. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about him, but why not have a... Is he actually from Jupiter? Like he's an alien from Jupiter. So does that mean there's actually aliens in the boys' universe? That has powers that isn't Soup? Or Compound V? I doubt it. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Isn't Jupiter a gas planet too? He definitely cannot be from there. Yeah, but sure, have Jack from Jupiter show up. Yo, 1 second. Do they ever explain why Soldier Boy isn't very old looking, even though he was put away for 30 years? Probably just looks like a wrinkled scrotum from Vivi. Yeah, probably. I think they explain it because didn't they freeze him? They like they put him in a cryogenic. Yeah, they put him in a stasis pod and they froze him. Pretty much what happened to Captain America and what Hydra did to Bucky. They just did that to Soldier Boy. But does Soldier Boy age? But I heard somewhere that he has the same thing Stormfront has. He has anti-aging compound V. Yeah. I don't know. I think they explained that in Gen V season 2. He doesn't age. Yeah, he probably also just doesn't age. Soldier Boy is cool though, man. I hope it sucks because they're going to kill him. They're gonna kill Soldier Boy. But Soldier Boy is my favorite character. Also, I think within the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna wrap this stream up. So we've got like 10 more minutes. So if you guys got any more questions, theories, or anything, let me know. Let me know. And if you haven't already, leave a like on the stream, please. And thank you. Oh, that reminds me. Who would win in a fight between Soldier Boy and Captain America? Soldier Boy, listen, Abdul, I'm only gonna say this once, okay? Soldier Boy crushes Captain America. If Captain America has Thor's hammer, then we can talk about a fight. And if he has Thor's hammer, Captain America will probably win. But if he doesn't have Captain America, Soldier Boy is stomping Captain America out in like a minute. Stormfront is 100 because apparently the first successful was the purest. Yeah, Stormfront doesn't age, so I guess Homelander just has the same thing. Or not Homelander, Soldier Boy. The pod combined with the fact he doesn't, because he looked a lot better. Wait, he took a better Gen V than Homelander, and second gen soups suck. Yes. Don't they have a compound V that they only give to people they want to make strong, though? Like, didn't they give Marie from Gen V a certain type of compound V? Man, I hate Gen V. I just wish The Boys was the only thing canon. Because now I feel like everything is getting so... It's just getting too big now. I miss it when it was just like the average characters. What's a show I can compare it to? I don't know. The characters from Gen V, no one cares about them, man. At least not as much as we care about The Boys. Literally no one cares about them. But we gotta live with them. Stormfront and Soldier Boy are both 106. You know, that would make sense. They started Gen V together. They killed the only interesting character from Gen V. Who was the only interesting character from Gen V? Also, by the way, I liked Tech Knight. I think he was cool. I don't think he was cool, but I like the scenes he was in with where he's like a super good detective. That was dope. What did I miss here? Gagolkin? Is that in season 2? I haven't even seen season 2, so I have no idea who that is. But I'm pretty sure he's someone in season 2 of Gen V. Do you think the virus will be used on Homelander? I hope not. Homelander would survive at least one dose of the virus, Abdul. Why would he survive? Again, I haven't seen Gen V season 2, so I have no idea. But why would he survive one dose of it? But I don't think he's gonna die. I don't think it's gonna work on him. Sorry for spoilers, dude. I do not give a shit about Gen V. You can tell me anything you want about it, and I won't care. I don't think Homelander is gonna die from Gen V or die from the. I'm pretty tired right now. I don't think Homelander is going to die from the virus because I think it'd be super anticlimactic if they give Soldier Boy or Homelander a big power boost, and then they just use the virus on him and he gets weak again. So I don't think the virus will work on him. It might work on like all the other soups, and they have something special planned for Homelander. But if they just inject Homelander with the virus and he falls down, it sucks. They confirmed Soldier Boy's blood could also make a cure for the virus. Did they? When did they confirm that? Is it because he's like super durable or something? What's the reasoning behind that? I refuse to watch Gen V because, like you said, I don't care for those characters. Exactly. The one character I actually cared about. Bro, okay. I liked Golden Boy. I thought he was pretty cool. He dies in the first season or first episode. So, like, what the hell? And then Andre. I think Andre's his name. I could be getting it wrong, though. He was my favorite character. And then he just dies. In real life. Which sucks. Motorcycle accident. But now there's no cool characters in the show. I didn't mind Kate, though. Kate in season 1 wasn't that bad. It would be cool if they gave Homelander the virus, killed him, then gave Soldier Boy... Wait. Then Soldier Boy gave him the extra. That could work. Like, he's about to die, but Soldier Boy kind of, like, backs him up and gets him. That'd make sense. I can't wait for the interactions between Homelander and Soldier Boy. Same. I can't wait. That's going to be super exciting. Their interactions. That'd be good. There's a lot of characters who could interact. That would be very good. Is Ashley gonna have Medusa powers? Dude. She's gonna have some freaky ass power. I already know. She's gonna have some weird sex-based power. She might just have a penis in the 5th season. But yeah, Medusa makes sense. Medusa powers make sense because her hair is falling out. So if she got like Medusa powers, that makes sense. She's also wearing, this is a theory that I've had in one of my videos. She was wearing a dress that just has fire on it, like a fire design. So she might have fire powers, but I don't think they're gonna give her something basic like fire powers. They're definitely giving her some weird, freaky, sex-based power. Also, in my video, I took a bash at Ashley. I was like, could you imagine if in the trailer, Homelander is punching someone we don't care about, like Ashley or someone? And people in the comments were actually like, don't disrespect Ashley. I didn't know anyone liked Ashley. I thought I was in the same boat as everyone. Where I was like, bruh, who likes Ashley? She's weird. I actually don't mind her in season 2. In season 2, I don't mind Ashley. Season 3 is your idiot getting F by stupid? That's weird. But I don't know. I don't know. What if Homelander gets defeated, then Butcher becomes the actual victim or villain? I've always kind of thought that would happen. For a while, I've always kind of thought that they would take out Homelander in the second to last episode. And then in the last episode, it'd be like Huey kills Butcher or something like that. And Butcher's the main villain in that one final episode. Because they cannot have a whole season where Homelander is not in it. That would fail terribly. The fridge always guarding the snacks. Hey man, I got no idea what you mean by that, but I'll agree with you. But yeah, I'm probably going to be wrapping up this stream pretty shortly. So for like the 5th time, if you have not liked this stream, please like it. It helps out a lot. We have 7 likes. That's actually the most likes I've ever gotten on a stream while I was live. So this is pretty successful. But if you guys have any last questions, make them good. Who knows when I'm going to go live again? I might go live tomorrow. Good chatting with you, man. Good chatting with you too. When do you normally stream? Also, I was talking to some guy on Instagram. If you're that guy on Instagram I was talking to, let me know. Oh, word. When do you normally stream? I'm super inconsistent with my streams. When I don't have the motivation to make videos, I usually stream. And then when I get on that streak of making videos, I don't stream at all. I might go live tomorrow. Dude, it's so random when I go live. But if I do go live, it will always be around when I went live today. Maybe a little sooner. Like for me right now, it's 11:20 p.m. The soonest I would ever go live is probably like 9:30. And then I'd probably go for like an hour and a bit, like this stream. I don't even remember when I went. I think I went live at like 10 this stream, my time at night. Tomorrow, I don't know. I'll make an announcement on my channel. So hit subscribe to the channel as well if you want to see more streams and videos of mine. If I know for a fact I will go live tomorrow, I'll make a community post saying I'm going live. Good night, I'm tired as fuck. And also thoughts on the fact they killed off Newman and probably Maeve. Yeah, they can kill Newman. I liked her character. And I feel bad for her daughter. Because now she just doesn't have a mom. I feel, bruh, it's such a... I don't mind Newman. I actually, in season 4, I liked her. She was pretty cool. And Maeve. Do what I said at like the start of the stream. Have Homelander fly to Maeve's house. Kill her and Elena instantly. First scene of season 5. Homelander goes there and kills them both. I think that would be the best way to end Queen Maeve's. Best way to end Queen Maeve's story and start off season 5. Have a good night, man. Catch you on the next stream. Yo, I appreciate all of you guys watching this live stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you for thanks for the chats, and thanks for all the likes. I'm gonna get off in 10 seconds. So, see you, man. Good night. Okay. I'm just gonna go now, because if I do not get off right now, I would keep saying I'm gonna get off in like 10 seconds, but I never will. Because if someone always chats, I'll just stay talk to them. But I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.